When examining music from Russia and Europe, most think that Russians are dark, gloomy, and just gothic, whereas Europe is all joyous and light. Why is this? What creates those different atmospheres for the composers to inflict this kind of mood on their music? Well, most people do not know that Europe and Russia started at the same focal point for music, even just in civilization, really, because it starts off with the Slavic tribe. This tribe in music contributes folk songs and many different types of celebratory dances. Now, how it breaks off is half and half went to Europe, half went to Russia. Now, in Europe, basically what happens there is they build a very diverse and immense revolution of music, which goes through the eras of Renaissance, Baroque, Classical, and so forth. Now, the things that really contribute to the music in Europe is the king, the church, and just the monarchy in general. Now, it starts off with the church. You know, that's where music lies at first. Because, why would you want to go to church if you don't have anything to sing along to? That's where Gregorian chant comes from. Now, as we progress, basically the evolution of European music prospers significantly all the way through the classical period, in which, you got Mozart and Beethoven rocking it out. Now, the things that drive the music culture then is the king, the bishops, and the dukes, because they're the guys that pay for the concert halls and the venues and bring the music to life. Now, in Russia, Russian music from Slavic periods, they basically kept the folk songs and the dances all the way through their classical period. And the reason why is, I guess they just didn't really want to differ or go away from their traditional roots, whereas Europeans did. Now, the way that Russia started to advance is when Europe became so popular for their music that they started bringing it over to Russia, where Russia is like, oh shoot, we got to step up our game. Anywho, they kept on recycling the same folk songs and the same dances, but then created ballet, which, if anybody's heard of the Moscow Ballet, they're definitely something. So, let me get my notes real quick. So, in conclusion, the cultural differences between both Russia and Europe are due to the split of the Slavic tribes and how the countries grew apart. Both cultures create the platform for what music is today, including various types of music and shows. Regardless, music has its way of spreading, which creates new ideas and variations. This is Jeffrey Snyder. Thank you for listening.